My name's Mark Woods. I'm a Director of Statius Management Services and I'm here to talk to you today about ISO 9000. These are a series of videos where we take component parts of the various ISO standards and break them down into kind of little bite-sized 2-3 minute lumps. I think we're going to call this ISO in a nutshell. So the first standard I want to talk to you about is ISO 9000. ISO 9000 is a quality management standard, and I'd be happy, heresy perhaps, but I'd be happy to replace the word quality with just management or business. After all, what is quality? Is it Rolex or Timex? Is it Morris Minor or is it Rolls-Royce? Quality is about what the customer requires, and I think there's an exclusivity or an expense that's kind of levelled in the word quality or embedded to the word quality, which gives it a false kind of perception, if you like. So really, ISO 9000 is about a book of best practice that describes what you do to deliver satisfaction to your clients and your client base. It's a minimum standard, so you can always do more, but it provides the framework for hanging processes and procedures and policies on that help you make you work smarter. Now, there's an easy way and a hard way to do ISO. The first time I ever did ISO, it was a British standard at the time. It hadn't gone international. It was called BS 5750, and there were 20 clauses to the standard. They all had pretty impenetrable language. The standard has moved on significantly since then, but I still don't think, because it's a universal standard, that the language isn't necessarily the best. You need to make it your own to get the most out of it. So instead of thinking about clauses, as I say, there are 10 now in the latest standard, you need to think about processes. These are the activities really from I've got an initial tickle from my client or potential client to satisfied client or satisfied customer. It's those activities, and we would say they break down into 3, maybe 4 activities. Get job, do job, bill job, get paid. So the bill job and get paid can be joined together, that's really accounts. Get job is really about sales and marketing, and the do job is about operations. So it's about understanding that flow of work using your terms and your terminology and making that your own. That's really what the book of best practice is about, and you would then look at both risks and opportunities for each of those activities and each of those processes, so that you might use the standard to improve how your work works. That's really the core of ISO. The other thing that we need to be cognizant of is we are driving instructors, as would any consultant. They would be the driving instructor. They would teach you how to drive. Now it's probably, and you probably guessed this, it's probably not right if the driving instructor is also the driving examiner. He might cheat, or she might cheat. So you need, in the UK at least, an independent body, which is a UCAS approved body. Other countries throughout the world have their equivalent to UCAS, but it's kind of the country body that says, yes, these people are competent to award ISO certificates. So the people that award ISO certificates in the UK, there's about 100 organisations that can do that. Kind of big ones include BSI, Lloyd's, DNV, BV. You certainly enter the world of the 3-letter acronym at this point. There's a company called Forefront, ASSACERT. There's about 100 of them. But the trick is, for most people, they need to be UCAS approved certification bodies. Otherwise, the big companies, the blue chips, the government organisations won't recognise a non-UCAS certificate. So that's probably it for ISO 9000 for the moment. We will go into the component parts at a later date. In the meantime, you might like some references. So there's a bundle of stuff on the website. There's a blog section, and you can pick anything there. A load of it is free, or most of it is free. We don't charge for anything. Feel free to raid that at your pleasure, and also feel free to give us a call should you need to. Thank you very much.